Please subscribe my channel. I wasn't ready for those words to hit me so hard. I just see you as a friend now. Sophia said it quietly, like she was talking about the weather changing, not completely shifting the way I saw our future. We were sitting across from each other at that little coffee shop in Portland we always called our favorite, the one where the person making drinks knew exactly what we wanted, and the seat by the window always got that nice afternoon sun. I just nodded, because it was simpler than trying to fight something she had already decided in her mind. My name is Ethan. I'm 32 years old. I have a regular job that covers my expenses and makes me feel worn out in a normal way. I'm not the type to get overly emotional or loud. I don't slam doors or cause big fights. I've always thought that good relationships don't need big, exciting moments all the time. What matters more to me is being steady, showing up when it counts, making plans, and giving space for each other. Sophia used to tell me she liked that about me. She said it made her feel secure. We had been dating for just over 2 years. It wasn't some crazy love story or perfect romance, but it felt solid. I would plan our outings. I remembered important dates like birthdays. I would check on her when she seemed worried about work. But over time, things started to change in little ways. I saw it first when she would move her hand away if I tried to hold it, or how our plans turned into maybe and then nothing. I try not to worry too much. People get busy, I told myself. Emotions go up and down. That's normal. So when she finally said it, I didn't get upset or plead with her. I only asked one thing. What does that mean for us? She shrugged and looked down at her coffee. I don't know. I just don't feel the same way anymore. I still care about you, but in a different way. There was a sense of ease in her voice, like she had been practicing those words for a long time and was glad to say them out loud. That night, I went home and sat on my bed for a long while. I wasn't mad. I was just exhausted from trying to figure things out, from always reaching out while she pulled away. And right then it hit me. If she only saw me as a friend, then that's how I should act toward her. Not to be mean, but to respect what she told me. The next day, I stopped starting conversations. No good morning messages. No texts asking if she got home okay. I didn't check her plans or change mine to match hers. When she sent a funny picture or video, I answered much later, like friends do when they're caught up in their own day. At first, it felt odd, like moving in a new way. But it also felt right and true. Days went by, then weeks. She started to notice. You could tell from the longer waits between her texts, or the careful "is everything all right?" hidden in normal chat. I told her the truth. I'm just treating things the way you described them. She gave an uncomfortable laugh and said I was overreacting. I didn't fight back. Friends don't get into big debates about feelings. They respect each other's limits. If you've been through a time when someone changed what your relationship meant without thinking about how it hurt you, please like this and share it so others who need it can see. Our anniversary was getting close. I had reserved a cozy spot in a Seattle restaurant a few weeks earlier, the kind with gentle lights and no screens on the walls. When I saw it was only 2 days away, I looked at my phone. Nothing from her. No excitement, just a simple hello and a question about a TV show she was into. That's when I canceled the booking. I did it nicely and quietly, without any big explanation. When I mentioned it to her, she looked surprised, like I had done something wrong without saying. You didn't need to cancel, she said. I looked at her and replied, friends don't go out for anniversaries. Those words felt stronger than I thought they would. Her mouth opened a bit, then shut. She nodded slowly, like she was rethinking a story she believed was already finished. That evening, I walked by myself. I thought about how people often stay in half-hearted roles in their lives just to not lose something. How simple it is to keep someone near enough that you feel their distance every day. I wasn't trying to hurt her. I was picking myself first. Please comment with one word that explains how you felt when you knew someone didn't care about you as much as you cared about them. She messaged me after that. She said it felt like she was losing me. I didn't answer right away. Not to play games, but because I had learned something key. You can't make someone want you by giving more of what they already decided they didn't need. The days after were calm in a new way. Not empty, just changed. I paid more attention to my job, started going to the gym again, and met up with an old friend I hadn't talked to in a while. The normal things you skip when your days center around one person. Sophia kept sending light messages, but they had a different feel now. Are you upset? You seem far away. I was honest, I'm okay. Just giving this the room it needs. That's when her messages shifted. She asked if we could meet and talk. We saw each other at Washington Park in Denver, close to where she lived, the spot where we used to sit on a bench and talk about trips we never ended up taking. She seemed anxious, playing with her hands over and over, like waiting for bad news. I didn't think you'd really step back, she said. I figured we'd still stay really close. I let the quiet stay for a second, not to be harsh, but because sometimes silence says the real things when words get mixed up. Close how? I asked. She couldn't really explain. That was the issue. She wanted the comfort, the care, the support without having to fully choose me. And in that moment, I understood more. I had been trying hard for a place in her life that wasn't there anymore. She said she missed the old days. I said I did too. But wishing for something doesn't make it come back, and remembering good times isn't enough for a future. I told her calmly that when she said she only saw me as a friend, I took her seriously. And taking someone seriously means changing how you act, not waiting forever hoping they'll feel differently. Her eyes got teary, not because her feelings for me came back suddenly, but because the results of her words showed up unexpectedly. She said she hadn't thought I'd stop making her a priority, stop fitting plans around her, stop small touches like on her arm when we said goodbye. I didn't say it out loud, but I realized people often don't miss you. They miss the good feelings you gave them. If you're hearing this and someone ever told you to wait patiently while they ignored what you needed, leave a comment and let's discuss. Do you believe stepping away brings better understanding? Or does it only show what was always true? We said goodbye that day without big drama. No big promises or demands, just knowing things had changed for good. That night she phoned. I let it ring. Not from anger, but because I knew answering would mix up the clear lines again. A week passed. Then she came to my apartment without telling me first. I opened the door and saw her looking unsure and open in a way I hadn't in a long time. She said she had messed up, that she got jealous imagining me with someone new. I listened carefully, but listening doesn't mean giving up your own respect. I shared what I'd been thinking. Being friends shouldn't cause pain, and love shouldn't make you feel like you're fading away. She wanted to know if we could try to fix it. I said perhaps one day, but with another person. Not because she's bad, but because I didn't want to learn my value again from the same hard moment. She left without much talk. This time, the quiet felt good, like something I deserved. In the time after, I felt my body relax more, my mind not always focused on her unsure feelings. I wasn't jumping with big joy. I was more balanced, and that was important. I learned that setting limits isn't punishment, it's turning words into real steps. When Sophia said she saw me only as a friend, I paid attention. And by paying attention, I found my way back to myself. If this touched you, please like it. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe. Not only for more like this, but because talking about it helps others choose themselves without feeling bad. I don't feel bad about canceling that anniversary meal. I don't feel bad about pulling back. What I do feel bad about is how long it took me to see that being truly seen matters just as much as being loved. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself, and for the other person, is to trust what they say about your place in their life the first time and live that way.